Rabbi, please tell me about the month of Cheshvan. It's a month of nothing. After all the celebration of Rosh Hashanah, of the month and the celebrations of the Tishrei festivals, we come to Cheshvan, there's nothing happening. Help! Fantastic question. Chodesh Tov, everyone. The month of Cheshvan indeed is one which is unique in the annals of the Jewish calendar, because there's no festivals whatsoever. There's no additions. Even Elul, which has no festivals, we at least started saying David Hashem, blowing the Shofar, anticipation for the Yamim Noraim, the holy days. The month of Cheshvan ends up with nothing. And especially after the high of Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur and Sukkot, we now come to this crashing down of just life back to normal. What is going on? I'd like to share with you an insight. The famed Rav Shmuel of Sokotchov writes in his volumes of the Shem Shmuel that living in Tishrei is not meant to be the ideal for us. It is not about the high holidays. It is creating high moments in the mundane that is the challenge. It is going from the sukkah back into the home. That is where the challenge is meant to be felt. During the month of Tishrei, we're on this incredible spiritual journey. We take it all in, we absorb it all in the sukkah. We feel so connected, we feel so much more closer to God. We refine our actions, we spend more time learning, we watch our tongues, we don't want to speak Lashon Hara, or God forbid swear in a sukkah. And then we go back home. And all too suddenly, things go away. And we fall back into who we were prior to Elul. The month of Cheshvan indeed is a difficult month, but it's a challenging month because it's saying to us, take all this enthusiasm that you built up over the month of Elul and Tishrei and Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur and Sukkot and Shmini Atzeret and Simchat Torah and the joy that you felt, and I want you to channel it into your everyday life. During the month of Elul, you are learning every single day. You were learning books of ethics and piety. You were hearing a shofar in your head every day physically. Now I want you to hear that first shofar spiritually. I want you to use these days of Cheshvan to build on what you've achieved in the month of Tishrei without all the fanfare. And writes the Shem Shmuel, this is the reason why Shmini Atzeret had no festive events. Like Rosh Hashanah, the Shofar, and Yom Kippur, the fast, and Sukkot, shaking the lulav, sitting in the Sukkah. Shmini Atzeret had nothing. Because it becomes the bridge between Elul Tishrei into the month of Cheshvan. You've had all these crux to hold on to, all these experiences to grow with you. Now, take what you've learned and apply them into your own life. In fact, Cheshvan affords us an opportunity in spiritual growth that can be unparalleled. Because, as the rabbis in the famous discussion in the Talmud asked the question, what is the most important verse of the Torah? And Rabbi Akiva said, After l'reacha kamocha, love your neighbor as yourself. Another Tana said, Shema Yisrael. And a third opinion said, Et hakeves echad taseh baboker, vet hakeves hasheni taseh ben habayim. One lamb was offered in the morning, one lamb was offered in the afternoon. It was this continuous work, the finding of the spirituality within the mundane. After a month of Tishrei and a month of Elul, in which we worked on ourselves to find the moments of spirituality, now in the month of Cheshvan is when we put it into practice. Without the fanfare, without the Yom Tovim, without the Mitzvot, let's see how you can find your moments of spirituality. And here's a couple of points. Try find a moment where you can go, wow, in the day. Be inspired by something. Use your davening to be thankful for the gifts that you've had. Use this month to read something, a new book. Don't let the achievements of Elul and Tishrei fall by the wayside. Just because you don't have the externals, you don't need them because you've already internalized them over the last 2 months. So use the month of Cheshvan to inspire yourself and to grow. And then you will find that as we more move from Cheshvan into Kislev, that you'll be ending up lighting not only those physical candles, but you'll be lighting spiritual ones as well. Hope that answers.